Okay, this is an egg butt fixed ring slow twist. As you can see, it's got several ridges along the bit. A lot of people think these are actually nicer than the fast twist bits, but in reality, not so much. They're equally bad. These ridges create a long, thin pressure point along the tongue. When you pull them into the tongue, you can see that ridge presses straight down. Also, any side-to-side movement, I mean, these things grab. They grab and they pull the tongue. It's not like working a smooth snaffle over the bit. And I guess I actually need to video a smooth snaffle to show that they don't do this. So this thing is also going to get the edges of the lips. So they're quite rough. And usually the way these are flattened on the end, you can see it's almost like square stock up here up close to the joint. So that's in the mouth too, and when this is bent into the mouth, you can see that flatten in there. Pulling back and up, like this horse is on the vertical, if you come look at the back of the tongue here, let me get my throat latch out of the way, you can see it's flattened it down quite a bit, pressing into the bars. This is another bit that once you take the tongue off, you can hear how rough that is over the bars. It just bounces over it as it goes over each ridge. And if you really look at Ned's bars, I mean, we bought him used, but you can tell this bar is worn in. It's got a dip. So he was a hard left turn horse. So somebody was just riding this left side of his bar quite a bit more than the right side. And these are sharp. I mean, you could cut yourself on them. The same thing, this joint's going to push up into the palate. If we shut our palate, I'm going to leave the tongue out. Go ahead and film this from the top. So if we shut our palate and pull, you can see that fits right up into that notch. There would be the ridges coming down, and that's basically what a nutcracker looks like going up into the roof of the mouth. And the same thing is going to happen as did with the correction port. When you look at these narrow, thin knife ridge bars and this very thin plate, I mean, this is the actual bone. That's the plate that protects the sinuses going up. When you look at that, that's hitting right there inside that bone. So these are not nice bits, and they're made worse by the heavy action of them. So again, don't use these thinking you're being gentle.